Good morning, crypto Twitter is misting crypto, spreading crypto adoption, showing its benefits to my generation. Shout out to all my people, Jesse needs to be included. It's really that simple. We are savage, amazed, boss, SD, making money at the same time, spread peace. I feel empty if you don't include Gen Z. Better change the world, so y'all better get ready. Misting crypto, I'm never backing down. I got a wax account, you should say it out. So many NFTs, I think I lost count, and I'm only getting started. Yeah, I'm barely off the ground. Misting crypto, you cannot stop me. My hands are made from diamonds, your hands fall like origami. Never be the boss of me. Bitcoin's all I need. When I say I'm zesty, that's just me talking all this crypto. Yum bomb marketplace. I wanna see the more. We gotta go through cyberspace. Leave this world without a trace. Say pay for a different day, cause we partners in the cryptos didn't stay.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Misting Crypto Show. I hope you guys are having a lovely day today. As always, before we jump into the show, real quick, I want to shout out two amazing sponsors of the Misting Crypto Show. First, we have Wax Blockchain Instant and gasless transactions. Super cool. Hot Wheels also coming out with NFTs. Next, we have Ballet, balletcrypto.com. Super cool, easy wallets to use. I started using this when I first got into crypto, so I feel like you guys should check it out too. So balletcrypto.com. Now, let's jump into today's zesty guest, a guest that was long awaited by the community. People have been camping out here, Richard, for over 24 hours waiting for this episode. So
Crazy.
Richard Hart, creator and founder of HEX. How are
It's
you,
me.
my friend? Welcome to the channel.
In the spirit of zestfulness, I'll just say I hate both of your sponsors.
Oh.
Hey, sponsors. Me hating you is probably good press anyway. So it worked for HEX, right? Everyone hates HEX. It went up 10,000x. Maybe it'll work for you too. Wax is down 90%. Rough 237 days. And then the Ballet crypto thing, like I met Charlie Lee, the founder of that. Not Charlie, his brother. Something else, Lee, Bobby Lee. Mm-hmm. I met him in Estonia, and he's like, yeah, man, you just load your crypto onto this card and, you know, it's fine. We give you the address and you send the crypto there. And you're like, so I got to trust that you like didn't keep the private key for yourself. And I'm not just sending you my crypto so that you can have it. It's a lot of trust, bro. I hate all that middleman crap. So that card that gives you an address you didn't create yourself that you load your crypto on, nope. Not me, bro.
If you guys actually want to check out an interview I did with Bobby Lee where he talks more about this, definitely check out the Misting Crypto Show playlist and check this out and maybe find out for yourself what's going on with Ballet and how it works. But Richard, I really am happy to have you here. There's, you know, you're very cool, you're very zesty and very well dressed nowadays. So, but I want to get to know you a little bit. You know, I feel like, you know, maybe even the Hexicans want to get to know you a little more.
Can I take my funny hat off yet? Can we just talk about the hat so I can take it off?
Okay, let's talk about the hat first. So what is
this hat's hat? Like $2,500 hat. It's just sparkly. It's a sparkly Prada hat.
Wow.
Well, see, it's cost like, you know, I'm in Europe a lot, so I can pay the euro price. I don't have to like, it's still, you know, I think in euro, this is still 2,000 euros. So
yeah, I think it's like 1-to-1, the dollar and the euro.
And this was like, now it is, but you know.
It's the church, guys. It's the church.
This isn't I could go grab the actual church. I just wear this because it matches perfectly. So basically Prada has two kinds of crystal. These ones just reflect light. They don't cut it into different individual colors. I have other Prada stuff that actually cuts it up into different colors. Oh. So this, you'll start getting like, this flat.
That's zesty.
The light that I'm using isn't good for sparkles. It's like I'd have to get this out of focus to get the sparkles.
Yes,
now you can see it like cutting it up, cutting the light up.
Disco vibe, you know.
Yeah. So I got shoes. I buy all this stuff. So like these things are wildly expensive. Like this is $2,500, $3,000, something like that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And so this with the shoes, and then like I buy every crystal thing I make. I got everything.
Can I see the shoes?
Yeah, you gotta go grab them. Man. This is with a phone holder. And the thing is, like, you know, but you can't fit a phone there, so I don't know what you're putting in there. I guess.
Yeah,
I mean, they call it foam holder, but I mean, I got a scrunchie. I don't even have long hair anymore. What am I going to do with this? No idea.
Yeah, I'll take it.
This is a dog leash. Now this, I did a photo shoot. Like I got arrested by the fashion police because I had a black eye. And I used the dog leash with the collar. So, but you know what?
Oh.
Like you guys that are on YouTube, you don't even understand.
For you?
Well, yeah, I got different sizes for guests as well. So there's one that fits me. There's one that fits, smaller people. I like parties.
Yeah.
What else? Look at this.
Parties.
Look at this one. Now let's say I only have 2 car keys I got to carry instead of 3.
Cute.
Right?
Oh my God,
so
I
the
love
chest
that.
purse, the churse, which I'm going to make a thing. It's a business card holder, right?
Oh,
but you
I
could
like
put
that.
car keys in there.
Yeah, you could.
So I buy all their crystal stuff. They're actually making me a full crystal suit. I'm not sure when it's going to be done. Yeah, I think it's like 20 grand for the suit.
So was it Prada? That's doing
Yeah,
this for
yeah,
you?
Prada.
So Prada is custom. Is this so this is an NFS.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is a non-fungible suit they're creating for you.
Yeah. I like how PulseChain is putting the F in NFT. It's like, hey, there's your one-of-a-kind NFT. And by the way, here's a free copy of that NFT on another chain. Enjoy.
That's pretty sick. How do you when you go shopping, how do you choose to shop? Like, do you travel to shop certain places? Are there brands that you swear by, brands that you dislike?
I mean, so basically for me, I just will wear things that are ugly as long as they stand out, which is kind of what fashion is based on. So if you go to like a black tie event, it's terrible because the only thing you can do to stand out is play with the texture or the reflectivity, or you're cheating like too hard, right? So I would wear like a black sequin suit to one of those penguin outfits because it's the only way that you can stand out in a place where they're purposely trying to restrict you to not stand out. And so the world does this, like my Instagram.com/RichardHartOfficial. It banned me from advertising. I chucked like $1,000 at them just to see what would happen. Banned, account restricted. Why? I only linked to richardhart.com. I've consulted about like advertising. So you can't advertise crypto anywhere. So I'm like, all right, well, let's advertise myself. They wouldn't even take ads for just me. Like I exist. Hi, I'm cool. They wouldn't even take that. I'm like, God damn. There's some real censorship we got going on here. Absolutely. And so this outrage marketing that I do with overpaying for stuff. I mean, look, like that outfit I just showed you was probably 10 grand, right? All the little crystal stuff I showed you, easily 10 grand, easily.
Yeah.
But and the funny part is like, other than the fact that I know that those crystals sparkle harder than real diamonds, I own the world's largest diamond. I have $9 million of Rolexes. I know what the best diamonds in the world look like. These crystals outperform those diamonds.
Really?
If I take my $250,000 Rolex watch with IF, internal flawless clarity, the whitest diamonds you'll ever find. They're like D to G Keller. No, like D to F Keller. These crystals sparkle harder. It's insane. Like you put them right next to each other and you're like, why did I overpay for the diamonds? These, whatever crystals they're using, I think they're using Swarovski heat applied crystals. I'm not totally sure yet. Like I'd have to get a microscope, and I collect Swarovski, and these things just bang hard.
I think diamonds are overpriced in general. I know my dad's into gemstones and things, and diamonds are pretty much overpriced. I mean, except for maybe pink diamonds. Pink diamonds are getting kind of hard to find, and then fancy yellows are like pretty rare. I haven't been seeing a lot of fancy yellows lately.
Yeah, I mean, red ones did real well too, but like,
do you own
all these? I did. Well, I mean, in theory, my world's largest diamond, which is 555.55 carats, which has been renamed the HEX.com diamond, it apparently contains red diamonds inside of it. But I'm not sure how big they are or how many there are. And it's probably not worth it to break the world's largest diamond up anyway.
No.
So anyway, as far as the shopping goes, like I basically want to stand out and I'm willing to look stupid to do it. Most people don't have the balls to do that. Like most people want to hide. They don't want to be that known. And so to be a straight dude that dresses as flamboyant is weird. I mean, I twerk, I do a lot of stuff that's like weird for my body type /age /gender /sexual preference, because that's what I need to do to stand out. Like, there's a better way to do it. I do it, but I haven't found one.
I mean, I think you're just being like, you, and if you were trying to be spicy. So I I honestly respect the courage you have to be able to go out and do all of these things despite the hate you may receive, you know?
You want to hear a funny one I'm doing
Yes.
now? Now I wear women's purses out just to make girls angry.
I mean, listen, I'm
Because
not gonna lie.
I know they know it looks bad on me, and I know they want that purse, and I'm like, yeah, I have it. You don't. What's up? Yeah,
Right.
that makes you angry, doesn't it?
All right, one, I think you look good with the purse. So
thank you.
let's just like get that right on.
I should go grab some of my other new purses. I got some.
Yeah, let me know what you got. Let me know what you got.
All right,
like,
let me go
let
grab
see the
some. Well, I mean,
inventory.
first of all, like you can see this. This is a $40,000. You could basically put a Subway sandwich in it. Let me hide your screen for the viewers at home real quick. This is a Louis Vuitton airplane bag. Maybe there's 5 in the world.
Wow.
This is 25 grand. This is a Louis Vuitton light up bag. I got a couple of these.
Whoa.
Their normal suitcases are like $2,500, $3,000 each. Let me grab you some of these fire purses. And
Yeah, let me see. Maybe you.
I'll be back real quick.
Yeah, go for it. All right, friends in the chat, I just threw an NFT in there. Richard Hart has left me, but he will return. I'm sure he will. If he doesn't, I'm gonna be sad, but that's all right. He also has some really nice purses. I'm hoping that maybe I could get one day. You know, I want a nice purse. I feel like his game is really strong, though. Don't you think? I know you guys are over on Richard's channel. I did drop an NFT in my channel. It's nice to see you, Richard, friends. You guys, I hope you guys are chilling. I'll drop another NFT in a few minutes. But yeah, this is a spicy show. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we're gonna see a fashion show. The fashion guru himself, Richard Hart, is gonna show us some amazing purses. I hope I could get to this level one day. My heart aches for that purse. He showed the first one, you know, the sparkly one. Dang, man. Dang, I wanted it.
I forgot we were doing a fashion show. I would have pre-done all this stuff.
No, it's okay.
But we're here now, so it's fine.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Oh my gosh, I see colors. I'm ready. Gotta get the pillow.
I'm a man of many pillows. Let me put my headset
Listen,
on.
I have a pillow right behind me too. That helps me sit up.
Yeah, they kick ass. They help with the posture.
Yeah, my posture's really bad. I realize it when I go to conferences.
Damn, man, I keep pulling the wrong headphone. Hold on a second.
All good. Spicy and zesty. That's the way it be. That's the way it be.
You're making me want to eat Italian salad. It's like the only time I've ever
Italian
really heard the term
salad?
zesty. Zesty Italian dressing. So tasty.
Yes, I saw that in like Walgreens the other day. I saw a zesty Italian dressing. I was like, wow.
All right, so this is the actual churse in action, and because it's got an adjustable height, so you can choose the height that you stick it.
Ah, that's dope.
And it fits 3 car keys perfectly, right? So we got here Bentley.
Nice. Bentley.
We got Lamborghini, which is basically just like an Audi key, but it has a little Lambo on the end. Gotta hide my eyes from the camera. And what do we got here? Ooh, Ferrari. Look at that.
Vroom. That's beautiful.
And then this says SF90 on the other side.
Nice.
1,000 horsepower, baby.
That's great.
So, you know, what else? What else do we have?
I can't believe we saw the churse. See, guys, little do you know that churse is not actually a thing. Richard Hart is making it a thing. He's coining the phrase churse.
All these people that are wrecking crypto right now are so mad watching the stream. Like, no, not another fashion stream. I want PulseChain updates. You'll get PulseChain updates, but really they just boil down to waiting on devs. So
yeah,
I can tell you that we're waiting on devs now, or I can say we're waiting on devs later. There's 14 devs. We're waiting on them. Just relax. All right, here's our two button model. Look at that. This one a little tall. Pretty little tall bunny. Maybe we'll get the laid down a little bit. Yeah, it works. That's the two version.
I like that
one. They're all adjustable.
I really do like that one. I really like the purse that matches it.
See, this one's backwards. Like the factory sent this to me reversed. Like I have to flip this. I have to flip these, but I'll do that off stream.
So none of these. So these items are not ones that you can find in the store. These are items that like are kind of made for you.
Like, No, I mean all of this stuff is factory, but the problem with fashionable items is if you find something you like, you have to actually buy extras of it because they'll just stop making it.
That's
So I used to wear
actually
like
true.
Yeah, I used to wear these Louis Vuitton bracelets. They're gone. They're just gone. So I either got to find a used one or
That's lame.
hope that they resurrect it, right?
Yeah,
Like for
exactly.
instance, I've got this bag that I traveled the whole world with. I used to live in a hotel 5 years, just traveling. I was retired in 2003,
Wow.
and actually this would have been like 2006. I started using it. Well, anyway, they just rebuilt it for me, right? Like because I spend so much at Louis, like they just rebuilt it from scratch, so it's all new parts. It's like the Theseus's ship of Louis Vuitton bags.
Whoa.
Basically, that's
That
I fixed it.
that's pretty insane. That's like wow. So you were retired in
Yeah.
2003? How old were you
Well,
in
yeah.
2003?
25.
So you were
25.
retired at 25. That's pretty
Yeah.
impressive. What were you up to?
Well, I had an internet marketing company, 150 employees, did cash advance loans, miracle cleaners, foreclosure bailouts, mortgages, sex toys, miracle cleaner, you name it. So remember I was showing you this stuff that reflects light?
Yes.
This is an Alexander McQueen shoe. Perfectly
Oh,
matches the same light reflecting, not
damn.
cutting. But then if you're going to cut the light, say with this bad boy here, you go with your Prada, but this is not even the best one.
I
Best
want
one.
it. I want
Now
it.
these are sold out, so you're not going to be able to get these.
Oh,
That's the best one right there.
poop.
Hurting them. But
Yeah.
then you pray that they make new ones, right? Like, just be like, please. Because basically, like, if I couldn't get these, I would have to make them, and it would be time consuming. That's my biggest problem. Is I just don't have the time. You know,
Yeah. You're just moving at the speed of light here.
I have too much resources and not enough time to deploy them.
Exactly. And so what were you up to? Like what was like a college like Richard Hart doing? Like what was a college Richard Hart up to?
Didn't go. Well, I'll tell you that in a second. Just got to show you
Oh yeah, one more.
one more fire bag. Just got this one. Now, what's cool about this one? Well, one, cyan's quite a cool color. And two, this chain matches this chain. And then that matches this. So they all go together.
Ooh. Do you have both
Heard
ears
them.
pierced?
Nah, just the left. Left is right, right is wrong.
Got
Just
it.
straight guy things, you know?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So I guess that's enough fashion for the clubs out there. I mean, I could sit here a long time and grab a lot of things out of this room. I'll
What
grab one more
what would
thing
you
for
say is your
my
favorite thing
desk.
in your whole room?
My chair. Maybe my throne, maybe my chair.
He left me.
This is pretty fire. It's not the first time that's happened. Spicy. Check this out. Oh my god.
What?
Now take this for instance, right? I could customize this and like change what's in the plexiglass. Like it doesn't have to be this bug. I'll show it to you. Hold on.
Yeah, let me get like an up close look at that. That looks pretty
That's how you
heavy.
know you're doing fashion right, is when no one's ever seen it before. Look at that.
What?
Look at that badass thing.
That is
I like this thing a lot. I'm gonna have someone create me something of similar size because this is nice, but this is like better,
No, that's gonna
you
get
know?
your message across
I
right
need
there.
Fucking more. It needs more. So
How much does that weigh a lot? Does that hurt your neck? Like when you wear it?
I'm used to wearing heavy stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I have a strong neck.
Yeah. Like,
All right. It's from carrying all these heavy crypto bags. They're very heavy.
yes. And carrying the crypto community on your back with your predictions. How do you
My predictions are sick.
can you like dive into your predictions? What predictions
I'm
have
so
you
right
made?
all the
And
time.
like, I mean, listen, it must be hard to be right. So, do you mind sharing how right you are and
Oh
like
my God.
what's your favorite call you've made?
Hi, everyone. I'm Richard Hart. I called the Bitcoin top of the day. My top call has been in profit every single day for like, oh my God, like a year and a half. Everyone else told you you're going to 100K. I said we were going down.
Ooh.
Down we went. I said, don't try and short the bear market. You'll get liquidated on Scamwick. These guys tried to short Luna. It went down 95%, like 3 or 4 times in 2 weeks. They still got liquidated anyway on Scamwicks. They didn't listen. I tell people not to hunt stupid yield when you can just sit and stable and wait. Don't make bad plays. Save your powder till the bear market's over. No one fucking listens. They get liquidated in Anchor. They get liquidated in Luna. I tell people, warn about the risk of stablecoin failure. They get liquidated in UST, Luna stablecoin. I tell them, don't give your keys to other people. Don't accept counterparty risk. Crypto's invented to get rid of that. They give their coins to Celsius. There's filed for bankruptcy. BlockFi, I'm pretty sure they're bankrupt. Just every single thing I say, right.
Yeah.
Over and over and over and over and over and over again. It's just like, everyone should kneel. Everyone should bow down. I do this for free. Everyone else, thank you. Everyone else is like having paid groups, doing ref links, just watching you get destroyed. What's the worst thing you can do in crypto? Margin trade. What are all the people promoting on YouTube? Margin trade. Maximum destruction, maximum harm to people.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. I raised 27 million for charity, doing the world's largest free airdrop. My first coin went up 10,000x in under 2 years. I can't win any harder. And eventually the world will come to recognize it. Or I'll buy so much silly shit that they have to. I will buy so much silly shit that the world will have to know my name. I'm thinking of opening up a meme museum.
You know what? That would work. I mean, or just like start making churses a thing, like, really promote the churse. I really feel like
I was thinking of putting like 3D models of my dick as the door handle. So if you wanted to enter, you had to grab my virtual dick. I don't know. I'm really getting spicy with it, man. Like, if fuckers won't recognize and are literally like censoring me, I'm going to find a way around it.
I mean, yeah, you're all about cutting out these third parties. I mean, what did you find wrong in the traditional financial system that really just like ticked you off? Because even like when you were telling me about your other ventures, like, before you retired in 2003, there were a ton of middlemen in between,
Yeah, and there still is. So I was reading on Hacker News. I was reading Hacker News, a story about a guy who did a Kickstarter and then got screwed over because Shopify wouldn't give him his money. Beg, plead, cry, please, dear God, And so there's like a website, paypalsucks.com. There's, all these merchants, of which I used to be one. I've had people perform credit card fraud at my store. You don't get the money back.
Nope.
And you don't get the stuff back. So, when you get a credit card approval, it means approval to get screwed. They can take that money back within 90 days.
Yeah.
Well, that's no good. So cryptocurrency would remove the 1% to 3% rent-seeking tax that the credit card companies have basically burdened the economy with. It would remove, like, for instance, your bank doesn't have as good uptime as my product. HEX has had 100% perfect flawless operation for 2.5 years. Your bank hasn't. Your bank's website goes down, the ATMs go down. You can't download your records for like longer than 6 months. You're like, hey, I need a record for 7 months. Nope, sorry, we just don't have it. You just don't have it. Like, I have to sue you for it. Like, is that what's up? I gotta sue you guys to get my own records.
That's insane.
Like, it's just, they close your account. Oh, you sent your money in the wrong place? Close your account. Oh, you want to send money for crypto? Some banks just say no. They're like, no, we don't let you send your money to crypto.
They block transactions to like Gemini or Coinbase.
Whose money is it? I thought it was my money.
Exactly.
You've never had less choice. You've never had less hours. You've never had less service. You've never had worse interest rates. It's all maximum horrible, right? Oh, you donated money to buy some sandwiches for some people doing a political protest in Canada. Bank's account seized. What?
Yeah.
Canada?
What?
Canada seizing bank accounts for buying sandwiches for people?
People can't buy things now in the grocery store in Canada.
So crypto solves, and crypto solves some of these things now. It will solve more of them in the future. You just have to know that the price drops 85 or 95% every 3 or 4 years. And some things, they get down and never get back up.
Yeah.
Luna's not going to get back up. Rug pulls aren't getting back up. Things that have had inflation bugs have been hacked, not getting back up. Some things have inflation bugs and survive, like Bitcoin's had too. They rolled back the chain once, and then another time, they just caught it before anyone used it. Luckily, HEX solves that. Like, I can't be any more right. My arms hurt from slapping myself on the back, and it's, HEX went up 30x versus Bitcoin when it died the first time, from 65K down to I don't know, 18 or something.
Yeah.
And then people got margin long. So Sailor and Suzu and all these other guys that are massively lost billions of dollars now because they're idiots, rich idiots. Well, I guess Suzu's broke, but maybe Sailors still got some money. Depending on how they screw the shareholders, like maybe Suzu makes out well himself personally and just all the shareholders lose because of corporate veil or something.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. Like these guys sold you the top. I warned you about the top. Called it on the day. I saved you, they got you wrecked. That's what the title of my video is called. I'm out there saving people. I'm the self-help author with the free self-help books, free self-help videos, free coins, a fucking giving tree of crypto.
Giving tree of crypto, and that's a quote right there. How do you describe HEX? Give me like your 30 seconds.
It's just
HEX.
It's Bitcoin with a proof of work change. So Bitcoin uses Bitcoin miners. HEX uses Ethereum miners.
Mm-hmm.
Bitcoin inflates to pay people to destroy the environment with proof of waste. HEX inflates to pay people to protect the price by locking up their coins.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's the difference. The other difference is HEX was given for free to Bitcoin holders. Bitcoin wasn't given for free to Bitcoin holders. And HEX right now, after like a 90% dip, is up 250x versus Bitcoin if you bought it January 5th of 2020.
Mm-hmm.
So the chart is just like, so you just have to zoom out and click log, and then you're like, oh, it's still up massively. That's one thing people don't understand about crypto. They measure from the top down.
Yeah, right.
It doesn't work that way.
Exactly.
A 90% drop cancels out of 10x. Doesn't matter what coin, doesn't matter what asset. 90% drop cancels out of 10x. My coin went up 10,000x. Bitcoin from the COVID dip went up 20x. It went from 3,800 to 69K. Yeah. I think it's like either 18x or 24x, something like that.
Yeah.
And then Ethereum went from $88 to 5,000. So that's like a 60x or something, 60 or 70x.
Yeah, I remember. That was ridiculous.
Yeah. And so a 90% drop only cancels out 10 of those X. So everyone that got in early is still up massive. But all the people that just measure from top down, they don't understand volatility is the price you pay for the world's best performing asset. And cryptocurrencies are, and mine particularly is.
Exactly. And especially, it's so funny when people like get scared of crypto volatility. Like Bitcoin's like the best performing asset, period. Like out of all assets, like so far in the past 10 years.
Yeah. I mean, look, I designed something that literally solves all the problems people are facing right now. Everyone subjects themselves to counterparty risk, giving their coins to someone else, hoping to get more back later. They get hacked, they lose all the coins, they get bankrupted. HEX lets you earn yield holding your own keys. It couldn't be any more obvious what a great invention it was. It has a lower rate of inflation than Bitcoin ever had on its run up to 20K, where it was at 3.89. Now it's like half of that because it had a halvening. But look, I got to teach people things they don't understand. When was the best time to buy Bitcoin? When Satoshi owned 100% of the coins. When was the best time to buy Bitcoin? When it wasn't listed on any exchanges, just one exchange in Japan. When was the best time to buy Bitcoin? When its inflation rate was the highest. Yeah. But people are so fucking stupid that they don't see these obviously true things that I have to point out to them. Yeah, exactly. It's, I gotta do a lot of de-educating people of the stupid things that they think. Oh, here's another one. Oh, decentralization is awesome. Like, okay, well, let's analyze that. Okay. Is decentralization awesome in the network nodes? Yes, because it allows for censorship resistance, which is the only really useful thing blockchains do. Is it useful in the ownership structure? Nope. What do you mean? Well, 42% of Bitcoin, which went up 690 million% from a penny to 69K, it sits in 2,000 wallets, 2,130 wallets last time I checked. Yeah, 42% of Bitcoin sits in 2,132 wallets. Wow. Price went up 690 million%. You look at any ERC20s, many of which have outperformed Bitcoin, HEX, for instance, BNB, they're more centralized and they have better price performance. And so I point out these obvious facts to people and their brains are like, what? But I thought decentralization was the best. Yes, in the nodes, but not in the ownership structure, because wrecked plebs that bought the top have to sell to pay the rent. And wrecked plebs that got loans and didn't understand that those loans were actually sales. The loans, oh my God. When they get liquidated, that's a sale. Oh, I have to get liquidated now because the price went down. Oh, so I'm selling lower now. Oh, I didn't want to sell lower. Oh, I screwed up. I shouldn't have got the loan. Idiots.
I think there's just like
Michael Saylor is leveraged up by that idiot.
Yeah, like I
The
know
convicted fraudster that had to pay a $6 million fine to the SEC. Michael Saylor, scumbag that everyone loves. Michael Saylor.
that's
Thanks for
crazy.
pumping our bags, bro, but you're a scumbag. You bought the top with other people's money.
You know,
Scumbag.
I feel like there's just a lot of like, a lack of, I guess, financial education in a lot of people. And maybe that's where a lot of these mistakes come from. I mean, coming before you came into Bitcoin, right? Like, or cryptocurrency, did you have any, like, were you aware of the financial
It was a
system?
killing machine.
Like,
I was a killing machine.
were you
but I
affected
did
by
understand order
2008?
books back then. I mean, I was retired. I was retired in 2003.
Yeah.
2008 didn't mean shit to me.
Yeah, so you were already chilling.
Didn't matter.
Like, but the collapse and, like kind of seeing, where the markets went and then, cryptocurrency came about and you're seeing this market now.
I mean, look, I mined Bitcoin at 50 cents.
What?
I bought Bitcoin at 30. Yeah, I made the $30 top along with some other people. And then I held it down to 2. It went down 93%. Then it went up to 1,300. Then it went down to 200. Then it went up to 20,000. Then it went down to 3,000. Then it went up to 14. Then it went down to 3,800. Then it went to 65. Then it went to 30. Then it went to 69. Now it's at 20.
So you were basically in this market since like the beginning?
The beginning.
Like, so what was this, 2000?
Yes. It was early 2011, first quarter.
I was going to say 2010 to
2011.
2011. Whoa. So how did you find Bitcoin? I'm so interested.
Reddit. I was retired and traveling, and I would just play video games and read Reddit.
Yeah.
Back then, Reddit was technical. And so I heard about it, and I thought it was a stupid idea. But then I saw the Wired News article with everybody else that people are using on the darknet. I was like, oh, it's got product market fit. FOMO at the top, helped make the top, went down 93%. That's how it works. So statistically, you're most likely to hear about these things after they've had a huge run up, because that's the reason you heard the news, is because of the huge run up.
Exactly.
Now that you're hearing about it after the huge run up, your only opportunity is to buy it during the huge run up, pretty much. And so everyone buys the top. And then once everyone's bought, all they can do is sell. They already bought. And then the price dumps. And you get this oscillation, and things that have product market fit will oscillate higher and higher. So like HEX dipped, 65%, like 10 times on its way up 10,000x in 2 years. But in a normal Bitcoin bull run, you would never violate a 40% drop.
Yeah.
Usually.
Mm-hmm. And, so you bought Bitcoin when it was like down 90 something percent?
No, I bought the top.
So
I
you
bought
so
it
you
at
bought
30 and it went down to 2. I got wrecked 93%.
So why did you
stick?
stick why did you stick with Bitcoin if you kind of got wrecked?
So rich it didn't matter.
Yeah.
It was so rich, I didn't give a shit. Like, it's when you have that much money, you don't care. And what am I going to sell it down 95%? Why don't I just hold it?
Exactly.
The
Like,
people
there's
that
no
sell
point.
the only time there's a point is when you buy something really weird. So like if you bought Luna and it has like a death spiral function built in, that the lower the price goes, the higher the supply goes, then you have compounding death. You have death squared. You have price went down, plus there's more supply, plus the price goes down more, plus the death spiral coins are weird and they suck. So like rebasing coins and Luna are two examples of like, you would have been smart to sell 95% down.
Yeah.
But most coins, like, if you sold Dogecoin 90% down, you screwed up usually. It usually goes back up at some point.
Yeah.
Don't know why. It's terrible technology, but it's got a following. It's got product market fit. It does go up sometimes. With like Ethereum went down 95% from 14K to 88, and then it went up to 5K.
It
There
did.
was people that sold that. People sold that.
People sold the
And
top.
it's like every buyer's got a seller. Every seller's got a buyer. And,
That's true.
there's people that have sold the bottom. If you've got a coin that really has product market fit, I think you're stupid to sell a 95% dip. But look, there's coins that won't get back up. There are rug pulls, there are scams, there are things that are bankrupt.
Yeah.
So it's buying dips isn't a guarantee. You have to have product market fit. So like in HEX, I see, are we on-ramping new users? Is the average stake length going up in time? Are we appealing to different verticals? Is the infrastructure getting better? There's so many good things going on that I'm extremely happy. Like, yeah, I'm the guy that tells you crypto dips 85 to 95%. Yes, it did. X went up 30x the first dip, and then it dumped with the market the second dip.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's fine. Like, hopefully we decorrelate.
And
It might be decorrelated now. Like, I have to check the chart.
And when you were, going through this Bitcoin journey, how did the thought of HEX come about? Like, where did this start for you? Why did you
Well,
choose to
originally,
get farther involved in the crypto community?
well, there's so much stuff Bitcoin can't do, right?
Yes.
So like you've got a big bag of Bitcoin, you want to earn yield on it, you have to endure counterparty risk and lose all your Bitcoin. So, oh, you want yield? Give it to Celsius. Oh, you're screwed. You ain't getting your money back out. Oh, oops, they froze withdrawals. Oh, too bad. Not your keys, not your coins. And so like,
Unfortunately.
and it was such a no-brainer. Like you're trying to recreate the existing legacy financial system digitally on the blockchain with peer-to-peer trustless technology or massively trust reduced. And then Bitcoin tried to do currency, failed entirely, is not used as currency by anyone, is too slow, is too expensive, but it succeeded in going up 690 million %. Well, that sounds more important to me anyway. So, we don't actually have a digital peer-to-peer cash. Not that it would be worth anywhere near as much as store value anyway. And we don't have time deposits. And time deposits are like the second most popular thing at your bank. Well, okay, who's doing time deposit? Me, I invented it. What's up? So there's more money in time deposits than there is printed cash. Fact. So my project addresses a larger market than Bitcoin does. We do store value. We do time deposit. We're on a better network with higher throughput. You used to be lower fees. Not sure. Fees might be equal now. Depends. I have to go check.
Yeah.
It's just, right. You want to get to stable. You want to do on-chain exchange without counterparty risk where you don't have to worry about your exchange just not sending you your money. They do that. You send money to exchange, they don't send it back out. You can cry, beg, plead.
Yeah.
HEX solves all that stuff.
There's
and
nothing you
it's
can
more
do.
secure than Bitcoin too. It's more secure. It's never had an inflation bug and it's unlikely to ever have one because it's more modular, more secure, less often edited. It's immutable, right? So like it's a quicker, faster, cheaper, more price performative, more featureful Bitcoin that's better for the environment. It seems like an easy sales pitch, but actually it's a hard sales pitch because most people, they've never seen anything like it before. So like PulseChain.com, it's very easy for them to understand that. Yes, it's a faster Ethereum that doesn't inflate. It just burns 25% of the fees. It's a free airdrop. You get a copy of all your coins on the new network. You don't have to sign up or do anything. You just click one button in your MetaMask and you're done. They understand that. Super easy. Faster, cheaper Ethereum. Cool. But HEX, it's like first time deposit. They don't get it. Like you got to explain it all to them.
Yeah.
But I remember when a lot of people don't understand Bitcoin.
That's true. That is absolutely true. I think we're just really extremely early is the problem,
Maybe. Bitcoin's 13 years old.
Yeah.
It's old.
It's a teen.
People don't realize that. In technology terms, 13 years is a long time. Bitcoin's probably found the top of its S-curve. Bitcoin probably has weak gains for the rest of its existence.
Weak gains? You really think so?
Of course. Let me tell you how weak the gains are.
Okay.
5 years ago, Bitcoin was more expensive than it is now. How them gains looking? 5 years ago, Bitcoin was 20K. Today, Bitcoin's 20K. It was 17K like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Sucks balls. Oh, well, how much did it run up? Okay, well, let's just not measure the dips. Let's measure its run-ups. Okay, let's measure its run-ups. Old all-time high, 2017, 20K. New all-time high, 69K. Oh, a 3.5x in 5 years. 3.5x. My coin went up 10,000x in 2 years. Limp. Terrible. Crap. How's that roadmap?
Yeah.
What good thing are they adding? Nothing. The only publicly facing useful feature they've added is a 40% throughput increase 5 years ago with Segway. That's it.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Trash. It's garbage.
And now, like, you have HEX, right? And now you're kind of branching out with PulseChain. What is PulseChain? What's going on here?
It's a copy of Ethereum where you get a copy of all your coins on a new chain for free. It has higher throughput from 4 to 10x or more, right? Like blocks are 4 times faster, but you can also do more gas per block. So you can make it like 40 times faster if you want, be like 40 times the throughput if you want.
Oh.
It's a number you can change. And then it's cheaper because there's less people using it and there's higher throughput. And then It has no inflation. It only deflates. It burns 25% of the fees. Actually, it burns a little bit more than that. Long story. We still have EIP 1559 logic plus fee burning as well on top of that. So I'm not sure what the actual net fee burn will be, but it will be more than 25%. And then we also have a fork of a Uniswap called PulseX, which also has fee burning, and it's decentralized or partially decentralized, where anyone can run the burn function. And then, so what do you care about in your network? I care about censorship resistance, high throughput, low fees, good feature set. Can you get into stable? Can you bridge to other networks? Are there coins on it that are useful? And, we've seen airdrops be successful for on-ramping users. Uniswap was an airdrop.
ENS, airdrop, a bunch of bunch of stuff. I
got Bitcoin for free by just double-clicking the EXE. That doesn't work anymore. You need to buy specialized hardware from a weird third world country, and enrich a mining company to destroy the environment to try and get a little Bitcoin. And all they do is sell the price down all the time to pollute the environment. It sucks. But Richard, 2/3 of it's renewable. Yeah, and they still sell the price down. And they still pay the electric company with that money, even though it's renewable. So, but they're going to capture this gas. They're going to capture this gas. Oh, they're going to capture the gas? No, they're not. They're going to burn the gas to turn into energy, to mine it, and then the burnt stuff's going to come out. You could also just achieve the same thing by just lighting on fire yourself.
Yeah.
They're not putting special filters on there. They're not actually saving the environment. They're just making some money on the environmental destruction. So PulseChain solves the environment thing, doesn't use proof of waste. It uses proof of stake. PulseX solves counterparty risk, so your exchange won't jack you. HEX solves time deposits and security. It's more secure than Bitcoin. And and they all amplify each other. They all touch each other. They all help each other, which is awesome. I got a team working on building a wallet to replace MetaMask as well. But software takes time,
Of course.
My devs were like, hey, mid-May is our best guess for when we can launch. And then some of my other devs looked and they're like, nope, you got to fix this, 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 and this. I'm like, fuck. All right.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Their best guess sucked, guys. Sorry. But this is software. We could launch it now with some errors. Maybe no one will notice. That's most blockchain, but they're just they don't give a shit about security. The reason that my product's about 100% perfect flawless operation is because I care about security. I like bragging about it. So, we're just it'll launch when it's ready. It's not ready yet.
Exactly. Listen, things take time. It's got to bake in the oven. All the ingredients got to come together. And so I saw on the Pulse website before, so is this like a bridge? Let's say I have 1 ETH and I bridge it over to Pulse. It becomes
you don't have to bridge it.
It's already there.
It's already there. No.
So I have.
You can bridge stuff over if you want to add more economic energy on the other side. Sure.
So I can have 1 ETH in my wallet and one PETH.
You'll have 1 Pulse. Well, it would just be called Pulse.
Okay.
So your ETH in your wallet will be called Pulse.
Okay.
Everything else will have kind of a P in front. So kind of okay.
So I saw PHEX or yeah.
Well, so right now, so the way bridges work is you can encapsulate and bridge over your asset across different EVM networks. So if you have an Ethereum on the Ethereum network, you can bridge that over to BSC, and it would be called ETH on the BSC network. Or you could bridge it over to Matic, and it would be called ETH on the Matic network. Or you could bridge it over to XDAI, and it would be called ETH on the XDAI network. And so as far as naming conventions go, I'm just going to call the bridged over tokens the native name. So let's say you've got Link on the Ethereum network. I'm going to call that E-Link. And the link that you got, your free copy on this PulseChain network, I'm going to call that link. And so on our network, we're going to try and take the default name for everything, because why not? It's cheaper, faster.
It's easy.
And then the stuff over on Ethereum, we're going to call E-Link. And so when you bridge your link over to the HEX network, you're going to have your E-Link, which is your bridged in stuff, and then you're going to have your normal link, which is the free stuff that you got. And then you can trade them versus each other.
Oh.
So, it's pretty awesome. I mean, look, we've had testnet working flawlessly for months. And then you go, well, why don't you launch the mainnet? Because my intelligent devs know ways that we could attack that network if we wanted to. but we're not.
You want to make sure it's
We're making
secure.
our own private net, right? We're making our own copies of our test net and attacking them to make sure that they're robust against attacks. So we don't want any denial of service vectors. Now look, some blockchains don't mind it. So Solana's down all the time.
Yeah.
And people probably still prefer that it exists, the bag holders, because some of them are up, some of them are down. But the guys that are up, they prefer that fine, it goes up and down. Now this is really bad for people that have like time sensitive positions that are like liquidation, like loans.
Yeah. Or if you're using a
Those
dApp.
are really bad. You know, network pauses aren't that bad, right? So like if the Bitcoin, sometimes the Bitcoin network just fills up, the blocks are full. It's effectively a pause for some large number of people that wish they could use it and can't. The mempool fills up. People survive, you know, it's not great, but it's an inevitable result of a limited amount of space being divided against a large group of people that want to use it. And the only thing you can try and do is auction off that space. But in the end, if you want to have blockchains that have lower fees, you must increase their capacity, which is what PulseChain does for Ethereum. So a lot of these networks that claim to be Ethereum killers, I claim PulseChain to be an Ethereum helper, because the only way to reduce those Ethereum fees is either to reduce the number of people that want to use the network or increase the supply. And Ethereum 2.0 does nothing to increase the supply. Therefore, it does nothing to affect the gas price. Ethereum 2.0 just pays stakers instead of miners. It doesn't affect the throughput whatsoever. PulseChain does.
Yeah.
So PulseChain is better for Ethereum fees than Ethereum 2.0 is. People, they need educated about it.
I mean, wow, that was a lot of info. So there's gonna be like NFTs and things on Pulse.
Well, NFTs
like
are unique. There will be, but NFTs are a unique situation because by and large, they're not trustless. They're scams. So an NFT is a serial number loosely related to a JPEG, which may or may not still be hosted on the internet. And then the guy that's hosting that server could change your NFTs to dick pics. And what would you do? Cry. And so most NFT projects are scammy in that way, in that the blockchain isn't authoritative and they can really just change it however they want. The less scammy ones that like use IPFS or something like that,
Yeah.
those would have more, you know, viability because it's the same code. Like it's a literal bit for bit copy. So like the code that said that you had that NFT over there is the same code that says you have the NFT over here.
Yeah.
And what these guys that run these centralized middleware scam servers, the fake DeFi guys, if they support the new chain, then you're going to have the NFT on two chains. I'll tell you what, I've never bought an NFT. But if I did, I'd want both copies. I want my Ethereum copy and I want my PulseChain copy. Because I'd hate to buy an NFT and then have someone else buy the PulseChain copy. And then you're like, well, who's got the real one? You know?
Exactly. That is a little bit of a conflict.
We're putting the F in NFT. Welcome to fungible, non-fungible tokens, baby.
Wow. That's pretty interesting. Because like I use IPFS. I feel like it's better than, you know, the traditional
Well, it's
how
at least,
people are making
yeah,
NFTs. It's a little better.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll turn the world's largest diamond into an NFT at some point, but I'm still going to tell you, I'm not a fan of NFTs. But if you guys are too dumb to take my advice, I got a nice NFT right here. You know, same with trading.
You know what?
Don't ever trade.
You know what, Richard? You're an NFT. You're an NFP. You're a non-fungible person. You really are. You're a unique soul, my friend. When did you get your HEX necklace? How did that? How was that created?
Gift. I actually got this as a gift. So if you Google Bobby White HEX on YouTube, you can see a 15-minute video of how this was handmade from nothing. A blob of gold. Guy took a blob of gold, mushed it into like a flat blob of gold. Took a saw by hand, literally with a ruler, cut the hexagons out by hand.
What?
And then made bigger ones, and then tack welded them together. So this is rose gold with platinum in between, different metals.
That's
and it's
pretty
double-sided.
dope.
The thing's sick. Like, the thing is absolutely sick. If you show Bobby White HEX, absolutely sick.
You know what would be super freaking cool? Like, you know, have you ever seen those I wish I had one to actually show, like one of those like physical coins that were like a Bitcoin, and then like on the back was maybe like the key, so you could claim the Bitcoin. Like, what about like something like that with the necklace or something, like, you know, with HEX?
We have a 3D model of that already. So we have a HEX coin that you can 3D print. I think it's in the download section, like hex.com/downloads.
Yeah.
But if not, you can just ask chat where it's at. So t.me/hexcrypto, they'll be able to tell you where it's at. And yes, that is a good idea. We did that.
Yeah,
We've had that for a
load
while.
it like with a million hex, so like whoever buys it is like a hex
Well,
millionaire or something.
well, the problem with those physical things are, and this is the same thing that the ballet card does, is they try and get you to believe that some advanced logic went into the creation of the code that's on your thing. And you also have to trust that the seal that seals the code can't be opened and looked at and then resealed. And so you have to trust their math and trust their sealing technology stuff. Or someone could just look at your coin, open it, use the code, empty the money, seal it back up, and you don't know the difference unless you're monitoring the chain constantly, which kind of invalidates the whole point of having the physical thing anyway.
Yeah.
So now they try to do something similar with hardware security modules, and it was called Open Dime.
Yes, Open Dime.
Yeah. So I don't like any of these. Basically, the way that I look at it is security is a function of attack surface. And as you add complexity and you add attack surface, you will have more security failures. So I don't like the extra abstractions. I don't want to have to trust anyone else's math. I don't have to trust their sticker. I don't want to have to, I want to trust as few things as possible. Then I have the least errors and the least troubleshooting, and it just works better.
I mean, someone in the chat said you're saving lives. I mean, you're saving us with our self-custody troubles. For people just coming into crypto, what is your advice for the best way to store your crypto and keep yourself safe?
You got two. You all of your money is your seed words.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And you can put your seed words with your pictures of your dick, and as long as your dick pics don't leak, then your seed words are fine. Now that's pretty simple. But the concept that you could store a physical piece of paper with writing on it has been around for longer than there's been writing. I mean, storing physical items, something birds do and squirrels do. So we know that you can write 12 words down on paper or stamp them in steel or any number of ways. And then it's a question of how complex you want to get with it. Do you want to split your seed words up? Well, if you do that normally, if you lose one set, you reduce the security. Someone could guess the rest. And so as people discover your seed words, it makes them easier to guess. You can't guess 12. You can guess 3. So then you use a more advanced sharing system called Shamir secret sharing. And then if one of your things is found, it doesn't reduce the security at all. It doesn't make it easier to guess anything else. But now you've got to learn how Shamir secret sharing works.
Yeah, I haven't. Yeah.
And then if you're worried about dying, you have to learn how to use trustees and custody and M-of-N multisig. And so for most people, you really just need to not lose your seed words, not write them down improperly, and put them someplace that only you have access to them. And you're fine. So the safety deposit box for a lot of people is enough. And as the amount of wealth you're protecting goes up, the amount of effort you should put in to secure that wealth should go up.
Absolutely. That is key.
And even if you have a hardware device, you still got to write those seed words down somewhere for when the device fails and you have to back up from scratch anyway.
Exactly.
Or you lose it. Or so no matter what, it comes down to securing your physical seed words. You're never going to get around that. And so if you can just secure your physical seed words, a normal, MetaMask account that was on your computer, a computer that wasn't hacked, that didn't have a keylogger on it, that someone wasn't looking over your shoulder when you copy pasted your words or wrote them down, didn't keep it in the storage log of your printer, the printer wasn't hacked and had network access. Like, network endpoint security is an advanced topic, and I could go real deep if you want me to, but most people don't get hacked. Listen, the good news is most people don't get hacked. The majority of people that get hacked put their keywords on the cloud.
Exactly. I was going to say on the cloud.
The cloud took it, or they get SIM swapped, and then the person that stole your SIM card.
Oh my gosh.
Now he gets your cloud. Don't put your keys in the cloud ever. Don't email yourself your keys.
Nope.
And then also, don't give them to fake support. So many idiots are like,
fake support.
Hey, admin,
Jeez.
Why is price up? Why is price down? I just gave all my seed words to someone that messaged me randomly.
No.
Good job, man.
No.
We literally, exactly. Like, we have every 5 minutes a message. It's like, there is no support in crypto. If anyone's messaged you, scamming you, do not ever give anyone your seed words. When you install MetaMask, it says it 50 times. When you log in, it occasionally says it. We say it constantly. And these idiots, they just can't, I try really hard to make everyone safe and help them not get scammed, and they still get scammed. And you're just like, bro, like they have fake conversations with fake memes.
Oh, me too.
I get mad.
Oh my gosh,
You're
it's
like,
the worst. Because people are like,
yeah.
"Oh, why, Miss Teen? Like, why are you texting me?" No, it's not me, my friend. It's
No,
not.
no.
At least you're verified though, so like you can at least say like,
Now-
"Oh, the blue check." Come on. Me,
Yeah.
I can't even say that. I have like a bunch of imposters across a bunch of different platforms. So guys,
Dude, I delete,
please watch out.
I delete so much spam every day. Every single post I make, there's this fake YouTube video they put that gets people to like, since people got smart enough to not, some people got smart enough not to just give up their seed words to scammers. Now the scammers put fake trading bots and they go, have you heard about this bot that makes money on Uniswap? It's so great. And then they have you go into your MetaMask and edit like some settings, and then that hacks you instead. So instead of getting like normal, they just got your seed words. Now instead, you're running like a contract and self-scamming yourself by like trying to use this fake bot.
Yeah.
I deleted 30 of those posts today.
There's a new one that's going around. So I get a bunch of these DMs that say, "This is my wallet key and address code," and give me their 12 phrases and their password key, and they're like, "There's 9,860 USD in my wallet. I don't know
And
how
then
to
when
withdraw
you
it.
try and load, when you try and load that
No.
seed word and like
No.
withdraw it, then
This is
there's a lot of
Scam.
like
scam."
there's good scams out there.
Yeah.
So the fake trading bot scam and the like fake Uniswap sites, fake airdrops, evil dApps, you authorize a dApp, it takes all your money. Like this is why I promote Richard Hart products, and unfortunately Ethereum, because my first product was built on it. But like I love not promoting all this other crap, rug pull scams. How many influencers promoted Luna? Everybody. How'd that work out? How many influencers promoted Celsius? Everybody. They all promote margin trading too, and you know margin trading destroys everyone's lives even harder. I mean, you might get something out of Celsius bankruptcy, but when you get totally liquidated in your margin position, you ain't get nothing out of your bankruptcy.
Yeah.
So like, I'm the only guy out here really trying to save everybody. I mean, maybe you are too. I don't know what you talked about. I was on one panel with you. I think you were representing NFTs at the time.
I think we were on around the blockchain. I remember like the stream went down and everything. We all got rugged and it was insane.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I mean, listen, man, it's been a wild ride. And are you gonna have like your own stable coins on Pulse or?
I would like to. So originally, to get stability out of Pulse when it originally launches, you're going to need to use bridged-in stables. However, stablecoin creators tend to launch on multiple chains. So you've got USDT on Tether, or I'm sorry, you've got Tether, which is called USDT, on TRX and on Matic and on Ethereum. You've got it on a lot of different networks because what do they care?
Exactly.
It's new users for them.
Mm-hmm.
So I would like to see, until I have the time to create my own stablecoin, I would like to see the existing stablecoin issuers support PulseChain when it launches. That'd be great. Because I think being able to de-risk, particularly during a bear market, is nice.
Yeah. I mean, there's just so much going on between, stables, all the drama with that, CBDCs, which is like a big drama. And like, I don't even know, like that's just a whole other rant, CBDCs. Like, it's just everything that's anti.
Well, it's a scam. Like central banks do not want you to have freedom. So don't think that they're going to do anything that gives it to you. It's really that simple. Like, they don't care about your freedom at all, which is why you have less than you've ever had. You used to be able to buy a house for 25 grand.
That's insane.
Try that now. Like,
that's insane.
It used to be cheap.
Like $1 million used to be generational wealth. I remember my grandmother telling me when I was little, "Oh, $1 million, you could pass that on." Like, what? $1 million isn't like. It's still a lot of money, but it's not a lot of money anymore.
I hear people in chat like, this bear market news is scaring out the weekends. Hey guys, let's do a thought experiment. Ready?
Ooh.
If you wanted the price to pump really hard on an asset and you knew there were some people that were going to sell, would you rather they sell lower or higher? Well, if they sell lower, they've lost their right to hurt the price later. And so if the person that they sell to has a longer time horizon, or is more likely to stake, or is more likely to stake for longer, or is such a whale, this is all game to them anyway, they might not ever need to sell anyway. Like Satoshi's never sold, at least not publicly. You know, if someone wants to sell the bottom and you know, hand their bag to someone that's better than they are, I think that's good for prices of things. So if a guy could have sold 20 times higher, so 95% drop is a 20x difference. So it takes 20x to make up a 95% drop. It takes 10x to make up a 90% drop. If someone wants to sell a 95% dump for pennies on the dollar, historically, products with product market fit, I mean, look, Amazon dropped 95% once. And after that, it just basically went up forever. Ethereum dropped 95% once. Bitcoin's dropped 85% a bunch of times.
Yes.
Can't really think of a better risk reward than a dip in something that has product market fit and security.
Exactly. Like, you know, people are so intimidated by the market right now. I mean, you've basically seen the market since the beginning, you know, the birth of the crypto market. And this is just something that no one should be afraid of right now. You know, this is just history.
I've been telling everybody it's been written on the HEX website for 2.5 years. Crypto drops 85 and 95% relatively often. But those are opportunities. Now, not all crypto. Crypto with product market fit and security. I don't think Luna's getting back up. I don't think the rug pulls are getting back up. You know, you want to buy something good.
Yeah.
With a real community.
Yes. And I feel like, you know, things like this have to happen. You know, people have to get wrecked in order. You know, I acknowledge people got wrecked. It's not a good thing, but things need to happen. I got
wrecked when I got in, but I held.
You held, exactly.
Went down 93%. When I got in, went straight down 93%.
The people that hold are the people that, you know, went in this space. Of course, not financial advice. No financial advice, but still.
Well, yeah, we're not registered financial advisors, and when you get wrecked, we want you to feel personally responsible for it. So you don't sit outside our houses trying to be like, "Hey, can I spend the night?" No, you can't spend the night. I called the top of the day. You don't get to spend the night here.
I mean, that must be pretty, like, you know, dope, I guess, to be able to, like, yeah, I called this. Like, you called a lot of different things.
It's sick. I called the watch top too.
How did you?
I got 9 million in watches, and I'm like, this is the top.
How do you analyze markets? Like, what, like, you know, I know Bitcoin.
Technical and fundamental both. I use both. So I'm an excellent technical analyst. I'm an excellent fundamental analyst. And I understand order books. I invented Hart's Law, which explains why prices all move up and down together. When I first got into crypto, I didn't understand why. I was like, why is it that Bitcoin makes all-time highs the same time alts make all-time highs? Bitcoin makes all-time lows, same time alts make all-time lows. Aren't they substitute products? Don't people have finite economic energy to stick into these things? Shouldn't they be winners and losers amongst these? Why are they so correlated? And I was like, maybe there's like a hedge fund that like weights them by market cap. And so, you know, entire sectors will move together maybe. But as I got, you know, smarter, I discovered that it was because the prices of things that trade against each other are bonded by the liquidity in those pairs. I'll give you a great example. Probably the example that let me discover this idea.
Ooh.
Unisocks. The guys that invented Uniswap made a pair where you could pay X amount of Ethereum for a pair of socks from them. Just kind of acted like a shopping cart.
I saw that, yes.
And then Ethereum went up a lot. And since they were interchangeable one-to-one, since they were interchangeable, not one-to-one, but since they were interchangeable, because the value of the one thing on the one side of the pair went up so high, and since they're interchangeable, the value of the thing on the other side of the pair went up that high. And so you had like $20,000 pair of socks.
That's crazy.
And I was like,
that's actually insane.
oh, okay. I wonder if this works for everything. And then you're like, yeah, it does. So the reason that Ethereum goes up when Bitcoin goes up is because there's an order book where you can interchange them. And the reason Ethereum goes down, Bitcoin goes down, is because there's an order book. And whereas you could have interchanged them for more, now you can only interchange them for less. And the tail can't wag the dog. Like the larger liquidity thing wins. And since Bitcoin's kind of the largest liquidity thing, Ethereum's price movements can't move it very much, but Bitcoin's price movements can move it. So Ethereum acts kind of like a leverage position on Bitcoin. Bitcoin bull run, Ethereum goes up more. And in the bear market, Ethereum's gone down more.
Yeah.
So, you know, but like volatility is the price you pay for the world's best performing asset.
Yeah.
Dips are in the game. Amazon's down more than 50%, I think. And they're a great company.
Absolutely.
They're like one of the best companies in the world. So unless you care about like employee rights or whatever, which when I'm shopping on Amazon, to tell the truth, I don't care about. I just want a good deal. Do you take all that money you save on Amazon and just give it to a nice worker that when you see him, if you want to be socialist about it? Yeah. So like if Amazon's going to drop 50%, so it's like, if Bitcoin's going to drop, Bitcoin has dropped from 69K to 17,600.
Yeah.
17,580. And then, well, I'm looking at Bitstamp price.
Yeah.
It's different exchanges, but basically 17.6.
Yeah.
So that's a 73% drop. And then Ethereum did like an 82% drop. And then Hex did like a 93% drop. Who gives a fuck? Like, which one of these do you think is going to get up the hardest? Like when the bull market kicks, I mean, the last time Bitcoin died, Hex did a 30x and Bitcoin dropped in half. That's a 60x difference. So when Hex, no crystal ball,
NFA.
If it decorrelates again, what do you think is going to go up the most? Hex or Bitcoin or Ethereum? I think Hex, because I look at the chart and I'm like, okay, how much Hex is for sale? There's like 10 or 20 million for sale. And then the price is up like back to all-time highs. Like literally that's how much liquidity there is. It's only like a 10 or 20 million market buy would cause all-time highs again. And the all-time highs is like, a 20x or something, or like a, 15x. So like, think about how much money it would take to 15x Ethereum or 15x Bitcoin. And like, it's just, there's no comparison, So I'm excited. I think there's a lot of opportunity. And I think that dips with things that have security and product market fit and growing communities and otherwise great key performance indicators, they're great opportunities.
Yeah, I mean, you have to be able to kind of reading the charts and everything. Like you were circling things I saw, and I think you were wrong. You said you were wrong once, like one little candle, right?
I was wrong once. Well, I mean, look, it made a ever so slightly higher high from 65 to 69K, which is a 6% increase. And it was based off of all the leverage that stupid Michael Saylor and stupid Su Zhu with Three Arrows Capital and stupid Alex Mashinsky. Those guys helped make that second fake weird double top, which Bitcoin's never done before, because they didn't want to believe in the reflexivity of the broken parabola. And they're all wrecked now, idiots. Whereas I'm doing best of my life. I'm doing great.
I mean,
there's a movie coming out about me in 5 months.
Whoa! So we're gonna see a Richard Hart film here? Like, is it gonna be in theaters? Yeah. Where am I finding this? Am I going to AMC?
Netflix, I think.
What?
I think it'll be on Netflix.
No way. All right, so I got to keep my Netflix
see.
Subscription for this.
Well, I mean, we'll see, right? They got to write the check for it. It's not free for them. So
I mean,
there's a production company that wants to make money on their hard work.
Absolutely.
So you go to thehighestofstakes.com, thehighestofstakes.com. You can see some trailers. You can see the Emmy award-winning producers. Their production quality is fantastic. Because I think making a movie about software and me, not that easy. These guys made it look really, really good.
Wow, that's it. So is it done, like it's ready to be streamed and everything like that?
I will be viewing a nearly final copy of it within a few weeks to sign off because I have right of refusal.
Oh.
I can't add anything, but if it sucks and they're just savaging me, I can be like, fuck that. So
yeah.
But I thought everything I've seen has been very fair.
Wow, so we got a Richard Hart film coming out. You're a whole movie star over here.
Helicopters, monster trucks,
A-list celeb,
1,000 horsepower burnouts. I mean, you name it.
And I'm getting to talk to you, man. You're on my channel, a movie star, an A-list celeb on my channel. No, you're spicy.
My bra is an A cup, maybe. That's the only A-list I'm on. No, and I wish this is a B cup, probably.
No.
Yeah, it's a B at least.
Stop it.
Yeah, I have high hopes. I want to make the world a better place. I'm doing everything I can to write around the censorship to do it. I've got free self-help books, t.me/sci-vive. I make predictions that are just so good that you'd think that I made the future happen. That's how good they are. You go back and you watch these old interviews with people. I told this guy, Crypto News, Omar bomb. I'm like, bro, you're going to pick up pennies in front of a freight train for 7% a year and risk your whole stack, take on that counterparty risk. Year later, hey guys, I lost all my money in Celsius. It's like, bro, I told you to your face not to do that a year ago. Now you're wrecked. You didn't listen. I say, don't short in a bear market. You get liquidated on Scamwick. Even if you're right, you get liquidated first. You'll lose.
Yeah.
This company lost 20 million shorting Luna. Hey guys, I guess you don't follow my Twitter. I told you not to do that. You get liquidated on Scamwick. You lost money shorting something that went down 95% three times in a couple of weeks, 3 or 4 times in a couple of weeks. And I'm just right over and over and over again. Hey guys, don't try and chase bad deals in a bear market. Just chill in the less risky stuff and wait for the home run. Everyone gets liquidated in the Anchor protocol, UST, Luna. You're just like, hey, guys, here's the proof of me telling you how to save yourself. You're wrecked. I'm living the dream. It's just like, I don't know what else I can do to help, man.
I mean, listen, you just gotta be you. I mean, listen, you're like, I know you're spending some quite amount of money on clothes, but are you buying like some nice food? Are you eating good right now too?
Today I actually ate amazingly well.
Ooh, what'd you eat?
Today I had 2 packages of cottage cheese, 1.5 packages of nuts, a package of ham.
Oh, I like ham.
And then a steak.
Ooh, what kind of steak? What do you like? What's your favorite steak?
Filet. I'm a filet guy. Medium filet.
Yeah,
I
me too.
hate hard to chew crap or too fatty. I don't like that. I like it just chill. And then that's probably what's the most expensive part. Probably other people feel the same way about it.
Yeah.
And then the only thing I did bad was I had some butter with the steak. I didn't have any sauce, and I had grilled vegetables, and these vegetables were murdered with butter too. But you know what, man? This is like the best diet day ever. This is, a lot of times people ask me that question on stream, and I'm like, I had hot wings for breakfast. I had lasagna for breakfast. No, I did great today. Like, this is like the best diet in forever. No carbs at all. Like, none.
Wait, so you're done with carbs for like,
Well, I mean, it's just like, if you're lifting, and I'm lifting a bit, not like I used to, but just enough. It's like more protein equals more muscle mass. More protein equals less glycemic index, which equals less fat creation. And so if you can eat as much protein as you can until your butt stops working. So basically, when you eat too much protein, you won't be able to crap anymore. And if you've never had to pry a turd out of your own butt, don't. It sucks. So if you want to get, it's a really shitty deal.
Literally, yeah.
It's no fun at all.
No.
You're looking at the tool shed, like, I wonder if I could use any of these tools, or if I just like tear my innards out. So use, eat fiber. So if you put a little psyllium, it's like a fiber that like turns like gel, or like chia seeds also like turn like gel when they get wet. You just eat your protein with that stuff, or you don't just swallow like raw powdered protein.
Oh no, that's bad for you.
Eat normal food. Well, everything's bad for you, but whatever my 6-pack insane 10% body fat friend, whatever's working for him, it's working. It's like you can argue about diet all you want, but he has the 10% body fat and 6-pack, and you're a fat blob, and you're like, you know what? I'm just gonna do what you're doing, dude. You're just doing that. All right, I'm just gonna do that. I don't even think about it.
Did you just call yourself a blob? Like,
dude, I'm a blob. I'm like 40% body fat.
I'm literally crying.
Man, I'm wearing a 3XL shirt. Like, screw this, dude. If I go to the beach, I'm scaring kids away. They're like, Mommy, no. I'm the dude with my shirt on at the beach, unless I'm just there to terrify people. Like,
I'm literally crying.
No.
Richard, you're not scaring anybody. I'm telling you. I mean, do you like to go to the beach? Is it like, do you like to
I like to look at girls in bikinis. Does that count? But I can do that from the cafe.
I mean, listen, I don't think that's exactly what I was trying to ask here, but I mean, sure,
I had a
that
drone.
counts, I
I
guess.
just crashed my damn drone. I was flying the drone around bothering people because it was funny, and fucking crashed. I'm gonna try and glue it back together.
You were flying around a drone to annoy people?
Well, I mean, what else can you do with it, right? Like, it's funny. They're always like looking over your shoulder and shit. I have to make sure it's not high enough where they could like grab it. because you know it's gonna piss somebody off. So.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean,
the range is crazy. So the reason my drone wrecked is because like when it's so far away, you really just have the screen, and then you're like,
yeah, you got to rely on that.
fuck, I don't really know where I'm at right now. And so basically it has like sensors to try and stop it from running into stuff, but I don't think that it senses above very well. And I went up and then I hit a tree and then it caught the blade and flipped it.
Yeah, the trees are gonna get you. The trees are gonna get you. I mean, I think you have to have a permit to fly your drone.
You get a small enough one. Well, I mean, if it's under 250 grams, which the one I was flying was, then you don't need permit.
That's awesome.
So you still have to like abide by the laws. Like you can't fly in nuclear zones or like whatever. But I ain't trying to check out the nuclear zones. I'm trying to mess with people. So
yeah, you're just trying to have fun.
Unfortunate. Had a drone death. I could go show you the broken drone.
Yeah, let me see. I want to get a drone. I feel like it'd be cool for content.
Let me go grab it.
Yeah.
Let me go grab it.
All right, Richard's gone again, guys. So do you guys want a drone? I feel like I want a drone. I feel like, if I had a drone, I'd definitely be flying it, everywhere. It would be fun. But yes, I hope you guys are enjoying the stream so far. This is actually going pretty longer than most of my streams, but like this is a spicy convo. We'll wrap it up soon. I gotta watch that trailer. I can't believe he's gonna be in a movie. Like, dang. I'm ready for it. Hopefully Netflix picks it up. Yeah, drone footage is pretty cool, Randi.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for coming, by the way. Oh.
Gosh darn it.
Did we not have the drone? Let's see.
Unfortunate. And I'm not going to tell you guys what drone I'm using until I have a chance to replace it because they're out of stock right now. So.
Wait, you don't have
I hate
it?
when it's something I can't tell anyone this stuff. I can't find it.
Oh no.
I don't know where it's at.
Oh.
Yeah.
R.I.P. drone.
It's in like a black case.
You're gonna have to use Find My Drone.
I have a lot of stuff. Well, no, like it's in a box somewhere. I'm gonna glue it once I find it, but
yeah,
I think it'll work. I think the one it'll work it. But if it doesn't, like it's only like maybe $800 to like just get the drone again by itself.
Yeah.
Now people can figure out what drone I have because they know the price point now. Oh well.
It's okay. It's all right. So the trailer...
Hey, I should mention this since it's in the title of my video.
Yeah, go.
The euro is worth the same amount of money as the dollar now.
Yeah, I saw that. Because apparently it's like the cheapest time to go to Europe now since it's 1-to-1 almost.
It hasn't been this cheap for 20 years. 15.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cheap.
Yeah, for right now.
But,
like
maybe,
a lot of
but
people
here's
are
the
going.
thing. It could get a lot cheaper. Let's see.
It could. You never know. It's so insane. Like, inflation and everything. It's really like catching me off guard, Richard. Like I'm going to the store, everything's so expensive.
I don't think inflation is going to keep going the way that people think it's going to go.
What do you mean?
So those guys that are unelected that vote on the value of money. So the Federal Reserve is not federal. It's a private company.
Yes.
There's no elected people in it.
It's a private entity.
That group of guys, corporate guys, decides what the value of money is. They set the interest rates. The stock market is indirectly proportional to the interest rates. Interest rates go up, stock market goes down. Bitcoin is directly proportional to the stock market. Stock market goes up, Bitcoin goes up more. Stock market goes down, Bitcoin goes down more. And so basically, Ethereum moves with Bitcoin, Bitcoin moves with stock market moves with interest rates inverted. And if they keep raising rates, stock market will keep going down, Bitcoin will keep going down. And then you get worse than 85% drop. Those 85% drops are back when money was always cheap. Now money's getting more expensive. As you can see, the dollar's the highest it's ever been in 20, 30, 40 years versus all the other currencies. It's still down versus actual stuff, but it's up versus the other fake crap currencies it's competing with.
So many currencies.
So since the chart of Bitcoin is against the dollar and the dollar is becoming more valuable, it makes it much harder to go up versus the dollar, which is why nothing is, which is why watches topped out, houses topped out, stock market topped out, crypto topped out. So when you have a market cycle bubble combined with increasing inflation or increasing interest rates, it means the prices of basically all assets are going to come down as long as they keep raising these rates. And there's, it's you could see a drop deeper than 85% Bitcoin, because you're also combining that with 140,000 Mt. Gox coins. You're combining that with 70,000 seized coins from the Finex hack. You're combining that with all these guys that took out loans, and loans equal leverage. And leverage means you get liquidated and amplify volatility to this downside because you're forced to sell.
Yeah.
So, people that are watching, it still might be good risk reward to buy at 11. No, fuck Bitcoin. Never buy Bitcoin. It's trash.
Oh,
but at least an 11K bottom would be okay. You always buy.
Do you think like, the bottom is coming? Do you think we're near, or
are we at 11K yet?
So no, you think 11K? So you're calling 11K bottom?
I mean, the real bottom at an 85% dip would be 10,600, but people like to front run my price calls, so I'll just say 11K because it's easier to hit.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, so basically, I have such an influence that I create Schelling points, and if I put a number in people's heads, they'll think about it real hard. Yeah. So not only. So when I say things, it influences the market a little bit. Maybe it's hard to test this.
You're a market mover. Maybe.
Who knows? This accuracy is really outstanding. My track record's unparalleled. So maybe it's just the world's greatest coincidence.
Maybe.
So with the 85% dips, look. These other 85% dips are just normal market cycle stuff. You didn't have that much leverage in the system. You didn't have the dollar getting more expensive. You didn't have interest rates going up. And you didn't have Finex and Gox coins coming out. It's a big deal. This is a lot of stuff, man. And that's a lot of billions of dollars. I mean, a 20K price, an extra 210,000 coins is like $4.2 billion. So, I mean, look, Sailor's only down like 1.7 billion on his bag. Scumbag that he is. Convicted. SEC settling. I did Google his SEC settlement. He had to settle for 8.3 million.
I mean, this is a weird
Fuck
time.
you, Sailor. But do pump my bag next bull cycle, please. Thank you.
I mean.
Oh, one more thing I forgot to tell you. Negative 31% deficit on the Grayscale BTC. Grayscale stock price to actual underlying holdings. 31% deficit. You can buy fake Bitcoin from Grayscale for 31% cheaper than real Bitcoin. Until you see that deficit go away, you ain't getting no bull run, bro. Sorry.
Really? And I don't know. I don't know where the market's gonna go next, but you got to be long term bullish.
You might get a little bounce, but I think this bounce has been so weak, even with Alameda and FTX, Alameda, SBF standing in there and buying up stuff apparently.
Yeah.
If you're turning to a trader who gets people liquidated and wrecks them on the other side, when he makes money on a trade, who do you think's on the other side of the trade? A losing trader. The sheep have turned to the wolf for savior. It ain't gonna work out. Sorry, guys. If he bought he's not here to pump your bags, guys. He's here to pump his bags. Very silly people.
It's a very interesting time, to say the least. I mean, the market, the traditional market's getting hurt. The crypto market's a little spicy right now.
I have good news for you. You want a little taste of good news?
Yes, give me some positivity. I'm ready.
Okay. The world's largest free airdrop will actually happen at some point. So PulseChain will come out. PulseX will come out. That's great news. And more great news is, if your bag got wrecked 50%, but the stuff that you wanted to buy went down 50% too, you broke even. So if your crypto bag went down half and your price of a house drops in half, as long as the house wasn't yours, you're broke even.
Oh my god!
But it's true. It's true. If everything goes down together, it doesn't. What's the difference?
It's not as bad.
Like a stock split. Well, it's like a stock split. You have more of a cheaper thing or less of a more expensive thing. It kind of still works out, right? So that's the nice thing about crypto is we dump, but when we pump, it's like I was saying, 90% dip, just cancel out a 10x. we got lots of 10x's, lots and lots and lots.
More than that, like,
Yeah.
we've had like 100x's, like we've had some crazy stuff, in 2020,
Hex went up
2021.
10,000x.
That
Hex went up
just
10,000x
insane.
without staking, 20,000 with it.
That's insane. I know a lot of people that are staking their Hexy,
I think it's going to be all right.
Yeah.
I really do. I believe.
So
look, we've only got 300,000 total like addresses, of which maybe 200,000 are stakers. Last I looked.
that's a lot.
nothing.
That's a lot of the
No,
people,
but
though.
come on, there's like 3 or 4 or 5 million scam Celsius FraudFi users. That's like 10x. Like there's so many more users that we could have. Like we're so small compared to what we can be. And when these the gates can't close any harder, they can only open. What is CoinMarketCap not going to put us on the first page? They haven't put us on the first page for years. We've never been there. They were occasionally there because they're bad at programming. They have to run a special filter to make sure that we're not on the front.
Interesting.
Scumbags.
Interesting.
Scumbags.
I mean, Richard, let's.
How many rug pulls have they listed on the front? Sushi, Yam, Luna. It's like they just like if you're a rug pull, front page of CoinMarketCap, go ahead.
Sheesh, this is intense. And PulseChain, when is the airdrop? Is there a date for anything yet,
Well,
or
I
we're
mean,
we're
it's
still
ready
working?
when it's ready. We
It's
still gotta
ready
wait.
when it's ready,
Yeah.
guys. It's ready
Yeah.
when it's ready. All right, all these comments are like when Pulse, guys. It'll be ready when it's ready. You heard
Hey
it,
guys, hey everybody that's watching.
Hey.
If you were to pick one human being in the world that might benefit greatly from Pulse launching, the one person that might really, really, really want it to launch more than anyone else, who might that be? Probably you, but next to you. You know what I mean? I think I'd like Pulse to launch. I think that would make me very happy. So
I think it would.
I want it to launch too.
Yeah, and what I mean, do you have any to close out the show? Do you have any dinner plans tonight, or what's your next purchase? Are you looking at a new fit to
I'm
buy?
gonna try and not eat anything.
No, you gotta eat
So
something.
I've got a custom made suit being made for me, but it takes months.
That's cool.
And I'm gonna try and add crystals to it. This is gonna be hard.
A little bit.
And then I've got the product crystal set they're making. Apparently, I gotta make sure, right? Like, to make sure they're doing it. My rep said they're doing it. I gotta make sure, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I got these. These are like $12,000. Seen these?
Wow.
These are gold Louis Vuitton
Nikes?
Nike Air Force Ones.
Get out of here.
Can you see the custom text on there?
Wait, hold on. Bring it a little bit closer to the camera and let it focus.
Let me put my I've been browsing how much Sailor sucks that let me put it here.
Those are very
Louis Vuitton for Nike.
wow, very
1982.
shiny.
Yep. And this will go with like my all gold sequin Dolce Gabbana set.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Man.
So,
I think you need to
these
go
are
shopping with
$12,000. And actually, if you look, like, I don't know, I hope they have triple XL shirts where you're shopping, because that's the size I wear.
We're
It's a good thing baggy clothes are in vogue.
like I don't want to ask where you're located right now because I don't know if you want to spill that information, but like
I'm a secret agent.
yeah, where like I would love to go shopping with you. I feel like you should
Well,
dress
look,
for me.
I'm gonna start opening up. I am definitely going to open up something in the physical real world for flex value, and something that's fun for me to be near.
Oh.
It might be the Richard Hart Museum.
Oh.
It might be a nightclub.
Oh.
It might be a giant statue. I don't know what.
A statue.
The statue doesn't have like a roof on it usually, but like I'm going to open up something very flex worthy in the real world, and it'll be much easier to
Flex-worthy.
hang out with me then. Yeah, and I asked my community. Their ideas mostly sucked. Some of their ideas are okay. That's the thing. Like my community is not as good at marketing as me, which is why they have less followers and stuff. And so I have to try and teach them outrage marketing requires the outrage.
Gotta
So if what
rage.
you're doing doesn't piss someone off or otherwise be interesting. I mean, look at Richard Branson. How much free press has he got for Virgin with the silly shit he's done? Riding on the back of some girl that was windsurfing naked. Fucking crossing the Atlantic in a balloon. All types of stupid shit. But I know about it and heard about it because it was fun to talk about. Me eating the world's most expensive caviar at like $600 a spoon is more interesting than me raising 27 million for charity. Because life's not fair. But I'm going to adapt and play that game until the world changes to be another way.
That makes me
so
sad.
when I talk, because I like the Richard Hart Museum itself would probably suck balls. Like, I don't want to see my old clothes from old live streams or shit. It's terrible. But there's got to be something, some angle, either the most hubristic thing ever, or like some impactful way to do it that I think could work. I haven't figured it out yet, but I will do it. I will do something physical in the real world that I could be like, go be angry at that.
Go be
Not
angry.
sure what it is yet.
That's so funny. Richard, thank you for hanging out with me today. Guys, if you want to follow Richard and see his tweets, he actually put out a thread this morning about his calls that we were talking about today. So here's his Twitter if you guys want to go check that out. But yeah, this was really awesome. I mean, we got to go shopping one day. Me and you, we're gonna go hit the shops, and
I like shopping.
You need to advise me on the purses I should buy, and like I got to invest in a church now. I mean, listen, I'm not gonna lie, Richard. I did try to look good today. I was like, Richard was coming on. I want to be a fashionista too, so I was like,
you're looking good.
I have my Bitcoin watch on too. I was just like,
nice.
I gotta be festive for this.
I think you did fine.
And Richard, like I feel kind of lame because like
you did good.
You got all these like.
I'm wearing a t-shirt.
You got the swag. You got like nice glasses. You want to see the nicest glasses I own?
Show me. Show me.
They're called.
I'll go 1 for 1 with you.
Okay, they're called the Zesty Shades. This is the best I got.
Oh, nice.
They're like
nice.
$1.
I like them. Yeah, they're good. You don't have to pay a lot to be fashion. There's some like really good looking, like Zara stuff looks great. You could just buy like whatever's in the Zara mannequin. You look good. It's cheap. Looks good.
Zara.
I want to show off all my sunglasses, but they reflect the rest of the room. I'd have to like, I can show you some.
Yeah, show me something.
The angle.
Yeah, show me something.
These are Louis Vuitton millionaires.
Those are just like clear. Do you have like prescription on those?
Yeah, I put prescription on.
See.
So I have good vision, but I have even better vision with these on. Come on, focus on the fucking glasses. I gotta hide my eyes here.
It's focusing on your hands.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I'll just grab some quick. I got some glasses sitting here. I just bought like a shitload of glasses.
How many times did I make Richard get up today? Did somebody count? Do you guys give me a like if you feel like you enjoy the Zesty Shades? I mean, listen, this is the best I can do. I'm trying to be better. I want to be better. I want to be a fashionista like Richard. So if you guys have any suggestions as to how I could spice up my wardrobe, let me know. But yeah, one day like I'll make a vlog with Richard. We'll go shopping.
So like these are Balenciaga. They make me look like a big stupid mosquito.
A mosquito?
Never worn these on stream yet. They kind of suck.
They're not. They look like the clout goggles.
Chanel. So Chanel doesn't make anything for guys. God damn it. Hide my eyes here. Chanel doesn't make anything for guys, right? But you can wear the girl stuff.
Those look good on you. I like those. Yeah, ooh, give it the side. Ooh, hey.
And then these look terrible, but I have them anyway. They look better with a hat.
I feel like those like they look like futuristic.
Oh my God. I have some glasses that are so fire. Hold on a second.
Holding.
I got to go in some of my luggage.
You want to go?
I'm going to go in my luggage for this shit.
Okay.
That's how good it is.
All right. It's worth it. It's worth it. All right. Richard's gone again. All right, guys. He's going to go grab some Zesty Shades for us. Listen, we gotta take notes. We got to make sure that we could be as on point in the fashion world as Richard is. I mean, listen, like, it's the way it is. He's currently looking through luggage. He's literally going that far for us. And it means something to me. I'm actually a little teary here. Yeah, this is great. Like, a nice stream. If you guys are enjoying it, make sure you stick around till the end and comment in the comment section after how you felt this stream was. Make sure to hit the like. Make sure to subscribe if you're enjoying the vibes. The Miss Teen Crypto Show goes live 1 to like maybe 4 times a week sometimes. So definitely tune in. Yeah, this is super cool. So let's see what he comes up with. I'm very excited to see his shades. His shades are way like, way cooler, than mine. But it's okay. I'll give it to him. One day I'll have like a bagel of the fashion. All right.
All right.
Ooh, I see swag. All right, you guys ready? Let's get it.
I have so many hats now that like I've created a rack technology to hang them all.
I actually have the same thing going
So
on.
many hats.
I have so many hats too, just from going to conferences and stuff.
So what you do is you get a curtain hanger, and then the things that hold the curtains you just attach to the hats.
Oh, that's
And then
super
they kind
smart.
of all stick to each other. Yeah.
Oh, that's
you just
super
use rings with the little hooks.
That's genius, actually.
I got
innovation.
All right. So these glasses look really good with a hat.
All right, yeah, you gotta fully zest for this. Ooh,
Oh with the monogram.
that is cool. I
And
like
then-
those.
So the top of this matches the top of the hat. Because in general, I hate
That
this
blends.
frowny thing.
Yeah, that blends. That's bougie. That is bougie. You see, you
So
go on
then-
the streets with that, game over.
These are in a Drake video. The Too Sexy for My Shirt Drake video. Also monogram.
Ooh, I
hurting
really like those. Those are
Hurting
nice for you.
Hurting them.
Ooh, the side
Hurting
profile.
'em.
Get it. Ooh.
No. So, man, I got so much cool stuff. Like,
I think we could do
I
a
could just
whole
keep
stream
grabbing
just
shit.
based on your stuff.
it's, I probably spent like $500,000 on fashion stuff this year. Maybe
Wow.
more. Like, I mean, unreasonable amounts, really. Like, I should go add it all up sometime, but it's not like when I go post stuff, like a new post on Instagram,
Yeah.
Instagram.com/RichardHartOfficial or Twitter.com/RichardHartWin. The hardest part of it is like adding up how much all the stuff costs because that's all anyone cares about. So, like, I have to go look up the price of these glasses in the States. Sucks, Even
Yeah.
if I was using the EU prices, it still sucks to find these things. Like, it takes 30 minutes for me to add up all the stupid prices to find, like, some of the stuff I buy, you can't even find the price. You're like, do they not sell this anymore? Like, what's going on?
Yeah. It's,
Right? I just found some more glasses. You want to see some more glasses?
yes.
All right, hold on.
Get him. I saw someone was asking for links. I put my link and his link for Twitter. So if you guys want to give me a follow, twitter.com/mistingcrypto, give him a follow, twitter.com/RichardHartWin. Listen, I will do this, like all day. This is fun. I really feel like there could be a stream like 2 hours long based on just his swag. Hopefully I could get some swag one day.
Oh my God, I have
Oh,
so many.
J-Mac, put your Twitter in the
Let's
chat.
see,
Someone's asking for it.
So usually I try to deploy these things like once per day. I
Once
run out
per
of
day.
space. So these are off-white, but these are like pretty tight in the head. So.
Oh, I
These
like those. The ones before I
alright.
think were better.
ones are like tight in the skull, kind of suck. These I just got because I didn't have any Bottega Veneta stuff.
Those I like. Those are swagging on you, man. Yeah,
They have
those I
these
could
corners
picture.
like yours, like a little bit higher.
Yeah, I like those.
These I used to wear, like way back when I was traveling the world, but I haven't worn them in a million years. I don't even know if they look good.
Oh my gosh, those I can't. I like them. I like
Nice.
them.
Prada? Oh shit. Old school, man. That's like
Wow.
2006.
That's awesome.
These are actually the same Louis Vuitton Millionaires, but also prescription, but fade.
I
So
like
they go
the
dark to
fade.
light.
I like that. I very much like that. Those are good. You should wear those more often.
All right. And then these are like Louis, but not monogram on the front. And then I've got these same ones, but they have monogram
I
on them.
like these. Yes. Those are cool.
And then next these ones. These are Versace. I have so many fucking glasses.
Those
These
are dope. Those are dope.
No. And then
Those are one of the best.
These are really good.
Ooh,
These
I'm
might
ready.
like these ones.
Oh my gosh, I like them. I like how like they're kind of like 3D reflective
also
looking.
millionaire.
Yeah, those are pretty
So
cool.
I've got millionaires in like white, red, black, clear, Fuck, I've got. So I have to actually either get a display case because I've got like
You
100
might.
pair of shoes and like 30 pair of glasses, and
Do you have like a walk-in closet
fucking-
like the Kardashians?
they're full. I have multiple. Like rooms keep filling up. Like I'm out of space. I
Listen.
don't have any space left.
If you need to free up some room, have some purses you need to get rid of, I got you. Like,
Yeah, man.
no joke.
I
I'll
just-
I'll rep a
there's stuff
churse. I'll rep a
You know
church.
what? You know what? Fuck it. Hold on. I want to grab some shit. So I just got this. I thought this was neat. I like these kind of like off greens, but this one's not exactly the kind of off green I like.
That's so cute. I love
Yeah,
mini
Montclair.
backpacks. I love
Yeah.
those.
I've
That's
got
perfect
a
for going
Louis-
out.
Oh, you like mini backpacks?
Yes, I have
came
one
to
in
the
my
right
other room.
place. Let me go grab you some mini backpacks.
Wait, let me grab my mini backpack
All
that I
right, do
use.
it.
Hold on. We'll
Go
both
do
be
it.
right back. Guys, hold on. Okay, guys, I'm back. So I'll show him like, my two main purses. So if you guys actually see me at conferences, you'll see these purses. Hold on. I want a church. I'm not even joking. I really am. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the church. I'm feeling it. All right, hold on. I'm ready. Mini backpacks are the wave. I'm telling you, I've been like loving mini backpacks. I'm a fan. I've been using my same mini backpack since I want to say 8th grade. So how long ago was that? Like 5 years ago? Yeah. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, thank you guys for coming. Like, there's so many friends here. It's so nice to see.
Oh, look at this color. This color is so
Oh.
kick-ass. Let me get my headset back on here. So this
Look
is
at
called,
that.
this is so fucking cool.
Love it, love it, love it, love it.
When I try and take a picture of this with my phone, it always looks blue, but in real life, it's emerald. It's like green blue.
That's nice. That's nice.
So here, how about some mini backpacks?
Yes, so this is like my
How about
main.
this one?
This is my main one. Oh, that's so cute. I love
You can
it.
use it on your wrist or your ankle. And then I've got the same one, but in a clip-on mode, so you can clip it to a belt if you want.
Oh, that's adorable. That's
You can put
literally
like a
so
pair of
cute.
AirPods in there if you want.
Yeah, I was
And
about
we
to
got these
say.
little guys.
Oh, that's really
And then we
cute.
got a slightly bigger one. And then I have the like actual girl's purse, like the size you're showing me, but it's in
Yeah,
a closet. It's harder to get to.
yeah. This is like my I got this out the outlets because I was just like
That's
the
good.
outlets are the best place to go
Is
find
that,
bags.
is that Guess?
Yeah, guess.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
I got this like maybe 5 years ago or something, like 4 or 5 years ago.
They're
and
great.
then yeah, I'm also weird. So I have like a Marc Jacobs bag that like I got as a gift because I desperately needed a new bag, and I put like a little poop emoji on it,
Little poop emoji, my God.
and
like-
and I replaced the strap so it looks like pretty and more classy, even though it has a poop
That's
on
the
it.
ticket. Replaceable straps are awesome. I like have
Right?
so many straps. Like
This is so much
I usually
better
have
than
other
what it was
stuff,
given.
but-
Like the strap that was on here, I'm gonna like no offense, Marc Jacobs, but it wasn't the vibe. So I took like it off of another bag I had, and I
Yeah.
just put it on here, and that's pretty
Yeah.
much the wave. I'm not gonna lie.
It's good. I like it because you can like toss colors in your straps, so you can match your strap color to kind of your outfit. So you
Exactly.
could get pink, blue. So I have like
You
a
get it?
bunch of Louis straps that
You get
switch the sides. So it's like monogram one side, color on the other side.
That's dope.
And I like reversible stuff. You're like,
Me
you
too.
know,
Me
you
too.
want to be stealthy, flip it. I'm big
Yeah.
on monogram too. Like I've got. I could just start emptying other rooms into here. Here.
Yeah.
I'll show you one more. Hold on. Let me grab
All
one
right,
more shit.
one more thing. See, we're having so much fun talking about fashion. What was your favorite thing that you guys have seen so far? Imagine you guys are gonna start harassing Richard to take me shopping to give me bags. It's okay. Like, I already see the chaos going on over here. It's all good. It's all good. I'm literally crying. Like this is.
Since we're on the miniature purse kick, I like to take a bag and then adorn it with other smaller bags.
Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it so much.
All right, I gotta find my headset again.
Yeah, everyone go grab your mini backpacks. If you guys have a mini backpack, take a picture, Post it on Twitter and tag us. We will definitely approve.
Hold on. Say again.
Oh, a lot of people are talking about their mini backpacks. I was telling them, you guys got to post your mini backpacks on Twitter, get it in style.
Post them.
I really like that big backpack with the little baby backpack.
Yep.
It's like so cute.
Yep.
It's like a little backpack family.
And you can put them on what you want, you know, like you can add them where you want. This one, I always want to put a finger monkey in. They make monkeys that are about this size. They're called tarsier monkeys when they're a baby. And you just feed it like stuff, you know?
That's so cute. That's actually
last time I posted, I said, this is where I keep all the cares I have for my haters. Right in there, in this little tiny backpack. I wonder if a Ferrari key would fit in there, actually. Look at that. Ferrari key holder right there.
Yeah.
Boom.
Wow, that's perfect.
Do it. Let's do it right now.
That's perfect.
Boop.
See, if you have a Ferrari key, that bag is perfect. Absolutely perfect. That's great. That's so cute. I absolutely love it. All right.
And here's the funny thing. Like half this shit I probably made money. Like, which is hilarious. Well, I mean, the euro's come down so much. The European products, in theory, are falling with them. So.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. My 1,000 horsepower Ferrari is still $1 million. Like, I just looked at the DuPont registry. I'm like, oh yeah, still made money on my car as well.
Yeah.
I end up dude, I accidentally make so much money. Like
just by accident.
No, it's just good taste, you know. Like I know what people are going to want, and so then, since I care what people want, I get that stuff, you know.
Yeah.
So like, I own the world's biggest diamond, quickest Ferrari, most expensive Rolexes ever made. I'll add to that list.
That's some capital right there. Like that's a lot of stuff you can pass down to future hearts.
You know what everyone will say in the comments? He still can't get laid. And my family loves me. And I have fitness. You can't buy fitness. Those are the 3 best comments I get whenever I flex. I'm like, hey guys, I've already heard these. Every time someone talks about how good their family is, I'm like, sell me them. How much?
Oh no. You're buying families.
Well, it's like I'm bragging to fill, like I brag about my dick size, not because it's like my friends all have bigger dicks than me, but then I look and I'm like, apparently my shit's like top 0.5% or whatever.
Oh.
And no one else is bragging about it. So then I figured I might. And so like wherever there's a niche, right? Like no one's acting like, and like Trump had the role of like overly obtuse, only cares about money, like monolithic, one-dimensional character. Like he filled that role, but it's since been emptied since the cancel culture him. So maybe I can be president. We'll see.
Oh, Richard Hart, guys, comment after this video if you think Richard Hart's gonna make it to the president's.
Hashtag RH for president.
Hashtag RH for president. All right, let's wrap this up. Where
can people see your stuff?
People can see my stuff. You guys could check out MissTeenCrypto.com. Follow me at MissTeenCrypto. Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, anywhere, all at MissTeenCrypto. And make sure to tune in to the Miss Teen Crypto Show 1 to even 4 times a week. You never know what's going to happen here. So definitely tune in, subscribe on YouTube, hit that like, and share this out with friends if you enjoyed it. Richard, where can everyone find you and all of your beautiful information?
250,000 followers, twitter.com/RichardHartWin.
Beautiful.
Telegram, t.me/Richard's Calls. Free books, t.me/SciVive. Free coins, PulseChain.com. 10,000x time deposit on a good dip, HEX.com. And then charity, sens.org, sens.org. I think I'm missing something. RichardHart.com, Richard Hart Official on Instagram. Yeah. That's beautiful. I just want to save your lives, everybody. I hope you've had fun.
Yes, I hope you guys had fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the Miss Teen Crypto Show. The zest has definitely been brought. We all got a lesson in fashion and markets and what to do and how to keep custody of our crypto the proper way. No more middlemen. Keep custody of your own crypto. That's what I've been preaching for so long. Please, not your keys, not your coins. Guys, please get a wallet, my friends. Get a wallet. Take your coins off the exchange. And don't trade with emotion. Hodl, my friends. When in doubt, zoom out on the charts. Have a great day, everyone. Yes.
Click log on those charts.
Yes.
See you later, everybody.
When in doubt, zoom out. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you guys for popping out. And as always, stay zesty. Peace.
See
you soon.
Thank you.
Good morning, crypto Twitter, it's Miss Teen Crypto. crypto, spreading crypto adoption, showing its benefits to my generation. Shout out to all my people, Gen Z needs to be included. It's really that simple. We are savage, amazed, boss SD, making money at the same time, spread peace.